Hi everyone. Today I thought that I would talk about an autograph that I got, although I don't have much to say about it regarding the origin because I didn't get it myself. And it's Leonard Nimoy from Star Trek, Mr. Spock himself. I always thought the character of Mr. Spock was really cool. Who didn't, right? Mr. Spock is my favorite Star Trek character, and Leonard Nimoy is an icon for that role. Now, let me tell you first, before I show you the autograph, my history with Star Trek. I don't really have one. Okay, I'm not a Trekker or Trekkie, whatever the proper term is these days. I'm not really into it as far as the show and all the various shows. Now, I remember in the 1970s, I watched the original series of Star Trek on television and reruns, and I enjoyed most of the episodes I've seen of Star Trek. I enjoy. I've still to this date, I have not seen every single episode of Star Trek, the original series, and I want to kind of change that. I actually do have some DVDs, not Blu-rays, not the versions that have the enhanced technology added. But I've always liked William Shatner, DeForest Kelly, and of course Leonard Nimoy. Those three parts, the three guys that really made up the core of Star Trek, the main characters. And later on, I've seen episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and I really do like the character of Data, which is kind of sort of a Mr. Spock for the upgrading into the 80s, right? And character Riker and Picard. So I just find Star Trek: The Next Generation not as consistent, maybe. And to me, whenever I watch episodes, my girlfriend loves Star Trek: The Next Generation. She's always has it on television, but a lot of them are more sedate. It seems, anyway, to me. A lot of them are very much just hanging out on the ship. I joke around there. I say, when are they going to get off the ship? Instead of talking about their problems on the ship, why don't they just go out and explore strange new worlds? That's what they're supposed to do. And all the other series I don't care about. I know Deep Space Nine and Voyager and God knows what else. I'm not interested. Movie wise, I mean, I've seen in the movie theater. I saw The Wrath of Khan in 1982, and I saw Star Trek Five, which, believe it or not, I kind of enjoyed at the time. At the time, I didn't really realize when I saw Star Trek Five that it was kind of not typical Star Trek. It was kind of silly and stuff, but I enjoyed it anyway. What can I tell you? And as far as the movies, I think I also liked somewhat The Voyage Home, Star Trek Four, right? And later on, I saw at least one, maybe two of the Next Generation movies. My favorite one was the one with the Borg. I think that's First Contact. I like that. I really would like that quite a bit. But anyway, now on to the autograph. So I picked this up from my record store here. It's Leonard Nimoy presents Mr. Spock's Music from Outer Space, an album that came out. And I bought it because, of course, it's signed by Leonard Nimoy. And I don't have any provenance for this to prove it. But I did a lot of research, and it's made out to someone named Elizabeth. Obviously, there was a show or something, and Leonard Nimoy did a lot of shows. And I looked around online, I did comparisons. There's a lot of these albums signed Leonard Nimoy, just like this, and especially if they're personalized. When they're personalized, I figure they're authentic. And there were a lot of copies of this particular album with signatures, and the signatures all look very similar. It's easy to tell this is authentic. I mean, some of you diehards out there can tell me it obviously is. I'm not an expert on Star Trek, of course, as I said, but I think this is on the up and up. So I just wanted to share this with you. Subscribe to my channel here if you haven't already. I'll just throw that in there, and talk to you all soon.